Yo, what's going on, guys? This is your boy Mac the Trader, and welcome back to another video. So in this video, we're not only going to be breaking down a trade outlook that I dropped on you guys yesterday, but I'm going to be showing you guys how I actually took my entries as it relates to the USDCAD outlook and how you can take your entries next time as well. Now, this trade was sent out to the membership portal. I'm going to show you guys that in just a second. But before we get started, if you're not a current subscriber, if you're not a part of the YouTube family, what I want you to do is go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification icon, and hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. I'm about to break down my exact entries, so hopefully you guys can backtest and gain some knowledge from this video. Also, we are still running 75% off the mentorship program. And for those of you wondering, the masterclass is finally here, but we're gonna have an entire video regarding the masterclass and how you can become a part of the day trading masterclass as well. With that being said, let's go ahead and hit the intro. Let's go ahead and get into the video, and I'll catch you guys on the other side. Let's get it. All right, so as you guys can see here, this is our USDCAD outlook. Okay, not only did I drop this video on you guys yesterday, okay, but it was also sent to the membership portal. So for everyone who is a part of the membership portal, all right, you guys know exactly what we were anticipating when price taps into this region right here. Now let's go ahead and get into the charts and see how I took advantage of this trade setup. All right, so as you guys can see, okay, on USDCAD, this was the point of interest we were looking for price to tap into. Now, most of you guys know I only take entries at a certain time. Okay, timing is very, very important when it comes to these entries. So as we can see, price taps into this region here, and once price tapped into that region, my students and I went down to the M5 time frame to start to look for our entry opportunities. So let's go ahead and scroll back just a little bit and see how we were able to take advantage of the market. So essentially, this was an H1 point of interest based on the same information that is taught to you guys within the institutional trading course. Now, those of you who don't know where to find my course, feel free to go to the website, okay, and check out the intro course, the intermediate course, and the advanced course. We now have them split up depending on if you are more of an intro trader, an intermediate trader, or an advanced trader. Now, if you do start at the intro course and work your way up to the advanced course, I promise you're going to understand the markets just like I do, because it's all my information, it's all my content, 35 hours worth of content to teach you exactly how to take advantage of the markets right along with us. It's very, very simple how we take advantage of the markets. It's just 2 steps, right? Those 2 steps are all broken down for you guys. So we can see here we have an H1 point of interest based on how I select my higher time frame points of interest, right? And essentially we're just looking for a certain entry to take place, all right? There are multiple ways to actually take your entries, right? But as you guys can see, we were able to catch 2 entries on this trade opportunity, so let's go ahead and break it down. So as you guys can see here, okay, this is what I would consider my sweep. So we mitigated this higher time frame point of interest and price moved to the downside, taking out this lower low here with a newfound lower low. Once that newfound lower low was solidified, then we know for a fact that this is going to be our lower high. So let's go ahead and mark that up. So now we have a lower high here and we have a lower low. Essentially, we're looking for a change of momentum to take place because that is going to give us a really good indication that price is ready to possibly switch trends. So as we can see here, right, price moves to the upside and we take out this high here and we create a higher high. Now, what is responsible for creating this higher high? We do have an apex, which is within this region here, okay? But we also have a possible entry opportunity whenever we see supply interact with demand or demand interact with supply, and we see the latter fail. So here we can see that we have a little bit of demand that interacts with supply, we have a failed reaction, and that failed reaction gets taken out with this nice bullish push to the upside. So during London session, my students were able to take this as the first entry opportunity, all while keeping in mind our apex, which is down here within this region. So the first trade opportunity was here. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and delete our previous long positions, and let's go ahead and print a new long position, right? On this trade here, I believe the risk was around 6.5 pips, as you guys can see. All right, and that was going to be the first trade opportunity. All right, now we're going to talk about targets in just a second. All right, but first we're going to look for our entry model during New York session. Right, so New York session was within this area here, and we were able to take another flip opportunity right here within this area. It's very, very simple how we trade. We don't complicate things at all. Right? We just simply go with the market. So I rounded this up to 11.5 because you guys know I don't like to round down and I don't like to use anything other than whole numbers or half numbers. All right. Now, Targets. Where were our targets and why did we have our targets there? So our targets are always going to be based on our macro time frame. So as it relates to our targets, since we have a macro point of interest, okay, then we're also going to have a macro target. So in this case here, all right, this was our macro point of interest down here within this region, okay, and our macro target was going to be this high right here within this area. Right? Now, why this high specifically? If you want to know, feel free to join the mentorship program, but there are specific rules that we follow when we take these trades, and this high right here goes right in line with those rules. Very, very solid trade setup. So as you guys can see, this was a 13.93% trade and a 27.08% trade on USDCAD that took place just by following the market outlooks. It's very, very simple how we trade. If you're not a part of the mentorship program, what I want you to do, go to mactradingacademy.com and join us on the mentorship program. Last night, we just had a webinar that we took a gold trade on, right? And that gold trade produced us almost 12%, 12.8% or something like that, right? Anyways, whoever was a funded trader or whoever was trying to pass a funded account challenge, the gold trade produced over 10%. And this is what I mean. This is why it pays to not only be mentored within the market, but to understand what is actually going on within the market, which my mentorship program and my courses all teach you. With that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Feel free to reach out to me if you guys have any questions. Much love. Peace out.